Yo guys, what's up? Shadow here and welcome to another episode of Space Engineers. Today we shall start working on the lowest part rather, of the ship. And trying to figure out where do the reactors go, where do the gyros go, stuff like that, you know. Basic stuff. So, also, there's been a new teaser out for the War is Coming thing, and it's very interesting. I think that the new teaser was DLC, honestly, because it featured, at least I think it featured a new spacesuit. It looked a bit more armored than this one. It had this one looks very like clothhy, you know what I mean? But the other one had like armor plates, like pauldrons, small pauldrons, but still pauldron looking things. And I would assume that's gonna be DLC, honestly. But you never know. But yeah, there you go. Good. Let me grab some steel plates. As I said last time, now we'll start to build this up from the bottom, from here. So with that, we'll obviously kind of have to also recreate this our curvature that we have down here as well. I'll just start with a few elements here, just to get this going, like so. Oh, whoa! That was way upside down here. Yes, I see. There we go. But I'm quite interested in what this War is Coming warfare update is gonna have in it, honestly. Because that really is gonna... It could be very, very impactful. Or it could just be meh. But right now it's hard to tell because the teasers have been, well, very teasy. Not much information in them, honestly. In the newest one, you could also argue maybe there's a new texture on display on the blocks, kind of like a heavy, sturdy, plated kind of texture, but maybe I'm wrong. But it looks very interesting. So, let me actually just slap down a reactor just now. What do we need to place a reactor? We need steel plates. Okay, we can do that. So now that we have this kind of basic part here, I'm actually gonna extend it all the way to the back. I'm just gonna do that real quick. Just so we have the whole freaking spectrum going here. Oh, Tiki. Bane of my life. Right. Because right now I'm kind of questioning if I should just raise up the floor a little bit. You know, this part here, just fill this out so we have a bit more space, or do we leave it like that? It's kind of difficult to say right now, but let me just throw in a few more things here. Let me put these down. Is it just me or is it laggy today? Weird. But yeah, there you go. So to prevent these weird fold things, we'll need to at least put one down here, one here. Right, so now here, what do we have? How much space? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. So technically we could fit 2 reactors next to each other down here. Like so. That would be totally possible. And that would work. It would really make the ship kind of weak around this part. If a missile strikes the bottom, your ship is out, more or less, but... You know. And since we don't need, like, direct access, or at least not really an access to this... we might just, you know... have some conveyors go up and then have the room where these are in There's just gonna be very, you know, it's gonna be a super small room. Not much in it, honestly. Kinda like, you know, like this size. More or less. Because I feel that's enough for the most part. I'm just gonna split it here so we can have the conveyors for the air supply go through. And then maybe a stairwell is gonna come, gonna come down here. Well, we'll have to see. But yeah, and that leaves us this much space to fill up with other stuff. There's gonna at least be some... Oh, we have dips in electricity, it seems. Yeah. There's at least gonna be some batteries. So we're gonna have, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4. At least that much battery space. Let me just connect this here. So reactors, batteries, and then this is all gonna be gyroscopes for the most part, yeah? Because I think a ship like this needs a ton of gyroscopes, or at least a lot of room for them. We can just put a few down, and then if we still have some spare room left where we can put some down, we just check, is it maneuverable enough? And if it's not, put some more down. But since we're dipping in power a little bit, which is annoying, I might just grab myself some solar panels here. Just so we can get a few more of these going. Where's the sun right now? Oh, it's above. So yeah, of course, above and below we have kinda forgotten a few things here. A few of these panels. I mean, this one doesn't see the sun at all. This one does. So we might just extend right here. But because I'm like a freak when it comes to symmetry, I might just expand it on all fronts, really. Okay. So, we need 50 more solar panels, if I counted that correctly.
Energy low.
I think. And then we're just gonna grab a bunch of this, a bunch of that, and a bunch of this, a bunch of those, and the rest of those. Well, that's not gonna be enough anyway. And just regenerate a bit. But yeah. Yeah, we definitely need a battery. Oh yeah, and also I think last time I said I would do the wings first. I think I will start working on these right now. But I just wanted to get the spacing done. Just so I know I have enough spacing, you know. And I will just, you know, prepare these here. So at least these can go up and be useful and start putting some power into everything. So we need 12 more glass. 12, and then we'll just take a bunch of those with us. Hopefully that will help a little bit of the stabilization when it comes to that frickin' energy dipping. There we go. Okay, so we know now reactors go there, bunch of batteries here, gyroscopes here. So, as I said last time, it would be kind of cool to have solar panels that we could basically use, you know, extend when we wanted them, and then if we didn't want them, to basically fold them in. Now, to do that, I would obviously use hinges, right? And I know I'm playing with Clang, obviously, if we use hinges, but I think if we put some hinges here, Right? Like one here, one here, one here, and one here. That's a whole bunch of hinges. Right? And then we either extend them down here or then we'll return them back to this position. Now what we will have to do first is basically we'll have to make sure that these are all on the same grid. Because if we do this, this is not the same grid now. Let me see if we can... Yeah, see, these two are connected. Now these are not connected. And there's basically just one way to actually make this work, and that is with merge blocks. I have to say, I haven't done a lot of those. I'm a bit not 100% good with these, so we'll have to figure out how to do this. Essentially, we'll put a bunch of merge blocks like so. Right. And then we'll have a thingy, like a bar of stuff right here with the same merge blocks in the other direction, and then we'll push them together so they all merge. And once they've done that, we can then put blocks in between here. They will fit. And then we can delete everything else. It's gonna be a bit of a weird thing, but it's gonna work. You will see. But I think first we need to make these merge block, the hinges, so they do not just flop around when we run into them. So let me get some large computers, right? No, large tubes. And what else do we need? Oh, large tubes are obviously in the large section over here. Let's get 20 of those. There we go. Let's see what we can do with that. Okay, we still need computers. That's fine though. And some more large tubes, 12 to be exact. I think it's still dipping in energy, isn't it? Maybe not. Okay, good. Righto. So 12 large tubes. And then get a bunch of those. Where are my computers? Right here. I'm not quite sure what we need for merge blocks. Didn't check. But yeah. Okay. So at least these things are now completed. Oh, we need tubes here as well, I see. 4 times, so 24 tubes and 8 motors. We shall do so. And where is it? 24. Right. There we go, merge blocks ready. Oh, didn't pack enough motors? Really? Did I only get 4? What the heck, man? Well, we'll need some more components anyway, but still. It's annoying. Right, let's get a bunch of these. More of that. Right. There we go. So these are our merge blocks. Now, we'll have... I'm just gonna place it in space right now, but after that we'll need a space vessel to kind of maneuver it around. Actually, that's too close. I cannot place the merge blocks like that, can I? So just from here, we'll just move backwards a bit. Like that? Is that enough? That is enough. Yeah, that's enough. Okay. So now we're just gonna put merge blocks in the opposite direction, of course. For each one of those, we'll have one. There we go. Just like that. Okay, 24 tubes again. And then I think we'll augment one of our vessels. Probably the welder vessel, because that's not used for anything at the moment. Probably augment that to be able to move this thing into position with some grabby pads, you know. We'll see. We need this and this and this, I think. What else do we need? Computer, motors, construction components. Might be enough. We don't need to really weld the steel. That's not important. And I don't think this needs a power source to work.
Energy low.
Okay, so that is done. So now this bad boy here. This thing has been quite useless for a long time. Well, let me just take these off real quick. And then we need some landing gears. And we'll just place that like this. And that should technically already work. So okay. So, we'll have to approach from below. Trying not to exit. Oh, well, I'm still quite far away, actually. Trying not to punch it into space. Alright, now we're below it. Yes? Yeah, I think so. Grab it in the middle, more or less. I think we got it, yeah. Okay, and now we maneuver this thing into position. Boom. So that, yes, all the merge blocks are green, so that means it worked. It definitely worked. So let me now put these in between. And as you can see now, they all have no edges anymore. Which means our merging has worked. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. So this is the quote-unquote like the baseline here, right? This is the base structure. With this we can work. Oh, this one is not finished yet. There you go. So now we can attach stuff here, and I think these 4 hinges should be enough to move things around, hopefully. We'll see. I kind of have the feeling everything will explode in a... Oh. Wow. There's gravity here, apparently. Whoopsie daisy. Oh no, that doesn't go in here. But yeah. So yeah. Now, we will start with a few, let's call it calibrations. We'll see how much stuff or how many solar panels, or how wide or how long we can make these things so they can still be folded in, essentially. That's the plan. And also we'll already get the folding mechanism going, essentially. This one goes here, this one over here. There you go. Okay. Let me just add one more like this and one more like that. And, you know, we kind of have to see that in the middle there's probably going to be an empty bit, so we can put one. We could now put 1, 2, and 1, 2, yeah, 2 solar panels on each side. And there's an empty spot in the middle, then 1, 2, 1, 2, yeah. So 4 solar panels wide, and then how much space we got we'll have to check. Basically, I'm gonna do it this way. We're gonna get ourselves some... no, not that. We're gonna get ourselves some steel plates. And you know what? Let's make some more steel plates, shall we? There you go. So, what we're now gonna do, we're now just, well, we have to first move you out of the way because you're kinda in the way here. I think that's fine. Yeah, that will be fine. So, let me just weld these. And I'm gonna put this now in the middle because this might stay on or it might be replaced by something else. But we're just gonna do this now. Okay? Lots of these. I think that's way too much. We'll see. Now, I need like a control panel or something, just so I can manipulate this stuff from outside, essentially. So we need this, and this, right? Yes. Okay. So now we'll just slap this on here. We might actually leave this on here just for convenience, but yeah, there you go. So now we have our hinges. So we just have to name these correctly, otherwise it's going to be hell. So this is solar wing right. Yes, right. And this is going to be hinge. There we go. Just going to... Now I hope they're all in the same orientation, otherwise it's going to be awkward. So I think we'll share inertia tension. I think that's a good thing. And then here we're going to limit them quite a lot so they don't freak out. Oh shit, it is moving the whole ship. That is actually not the way I wanted it to be, but yeah, there you go. So right now, this was the wrong direction. It obviously was. Am I moving or is this thing moving? I think I am moving, right? So we're gonna have to... Let's just check that they're all 16, 16, 16. Yeah, okay, 16 degrees on all of them. So that means they're in the right orientation at least. Okay, we're gonna give minus. The thing is, yeah, right now it actually moves the ship. Which is maybe not the most optimal thing. Oh, is it fighting against gravity here, I wonder? Oh, this is weird, because it's not doing what it's supposed to do. Or, oh no, wait, it is. I have restricted it. I forgot about that. Because what happens if I do not get that? And then here we go. We're now gonna... Oh, that's actually better. Okay, fair enough. Okay. This is interesting. So this is the furthest in we can get. So we can fold them in like this perfectly. That's kind of cool, actually, because at the start I kind of wanted them to go this way, but this is actually also kind of cool. So they're folded under, like so, right? And then I think the other angle we can kind of calculate that, I believe, if we're smart. So right now they're at minus 90 degrees. So that's our lower limit. Our upper limit, I think, should be 45 degrees. If we do that and basically reverse. Boom. Yeah, that's exactly how I imagined this. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so now, let me just do that again. Let me just do the reverse-aroo real quick. So we could technically go further. Now the question is, do we want, like, how far do we want to go? Do we still want to have kind of like a hole in here? Because then this is quite good already. You know what I mean? Can we just start slapping solar panels on this just so we can get a good look? I think they would be like so, right? From the orientation, I believe. So like that. Whoa. Wrong way around. There we go. What would I give for being able to just drag? That would make things easier, but hey, there you go. Like so. So this is the maximum. I think this is the furthest we can go with these without crashing into the other side solar panel, really. Right? So let me put the next... Let me just put all of them on and then just see how the mechanism works with all this weight on it, if it actually can do it. I'm not even sure if, since we're in 0G, it might not even be a problem, but hey. Better to test it beforehand, right? And then I think we just start welding all of these, because if we at least have these solar panels on, that will really help us with the whole, you know, with the whole ship, essentially. And the thing is, since when they're folded under like this, then they still are kind of useful if the sun is below us. So this is basically travel mode, right? And then we're basically gonna go like this. We have reached our destination. Engage recharge mode. Whoop. And then we spread our wings. There we go, and we're recharging. That is beautiful. I like that a lot, I have to say. Okay, I think it's time to start welding a gazillion solar panels. Now the middle bit, I'm still not quite sure. I think we need this little bit of more structure here in the middle, just in case we're getting shot at while these are out, you know? Let's say like these two solar panels get deleted. That means these here still stay on because of this connection here. I mean, even if this is gone, it could hold on because this connects to this, then to these, and then even if all the middle bit is gone up to here, it still works. So yeah, I think that's good. I like this. I like this a lot. It's a cool. I think it's a cool thing, and it gives us our ship some sort of moving parts, which I'm always a fan of moving parts. Even though that's probably in design purpose, for design purposes, probably a terrible idea. But hey, there you go. I was kind of, for a second there, when I saw that they only folded to a 90 degrees, I was like considering doing double hinges so we can even fold them under a bit longer. But then the whole unfolding, folding process would have been a lot more complicated, I think. Maybe that's just me, but I feel it would have been a lot more complicated. I think we might need some more solar panels as well. This is gonna be glorious! Okay, we're just gonna go through. We're just gonna go solar panels, and then we're gonna go the next ingredient, just one after another. Can get basically 3 solar panels per run. Ooh, Jesus, that was close. I don't even know how many they are. I didn't count. Okay. I mean, it's 4 times something. Maybe I'll count real quick. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 times 6, so that's 24 solar panels on each side, making 48 solar panels. I think that's pretty decent. For like a supplementary power system, you know? It's not our main power system. The main power system is still going to be the reactor, I would say. But this is just going to give us, you know, some power for the times when we are in a system and we're at ease and we're just doing like mining and producing stuff. So then that's where the solar panels are going to give us energy and the battery is going to save that energy. I mean, yeah, that's how I think it should work. But yes, this is kind of cool. I love it. I'm just going to put in the solar panels everywhere and then I'm going to call it for today. And then hopefully next week we should be able to finish one of these wings and then I think we'll have to do the next wing. We just have to do wing by wing. Because I want to have both of these on lockdown and then we're gonna actually go into the cockpit and already put the button in, so to speak, you know, put the thing in the command seat so we can fold and unfold them and just see how it does, you know, how it goes. I'm sure it's gonna be quite cool. Alright. Yeah. And maybe, you know, who knows, maybe up till when we're next week, maybe the update is already gonna have hit, so we're gonna do a thing about that, so it might get a bit delayed, who knows, but I definitely am happy with this concept of these wings. I mean, in the end, when we're semi or at least quasi done with the ship, I think that's the better way to say it, we'll have to do a bit of cosmetics on the wings here, because I kind of want to make it so that these things are, at least from this side, you know, a little bit better hidden. If that's possible, I have to check how much shenanigans we can go into there. But yeah, we'll figure it out as we go along. Yeah, we're on exactly 3 more. Which makes sense, because it's 24, which is dividable by 3, if my brain doesn't fail me. Alright. So, I mean, I know that right now it's kind of starting to move away a little bit from our original design, I suppose. But it was never the intention to 100% stick to the original, like, form. It was just to give us an idea on how the ship could look like, you know? That's how I see it, at least. So, yeah. The wings are gonna be interesting, I have the feeling. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care.